Hi everyone, and welcome to Crafting Creativity Music Teaching Studio. Today I thought I would start on a new series in which I look at some popular vocalists and some of my favorite vocalists sometimes and just talk to you a bit about what they're doing singing-wise and stylistically, and kind of break it down for you so that we know what's going on and how they're getting those sounds that a lot of us sometimes want to imitate or sometimes want to avoid. The first artist I thought we'd look at today is Lorde, and we're going to look at analysing her song Green Light. So I absolutely love this song, and I haven't seen this live version, so let's take a look and I'll just walk you through what's going on.
I do my makeup in somebody else's car. We ordered different drinks at the same bars. I know about what you did and I wanna scream the truth.
Cool, so like already what you can hear there is there's a lot of manipulated vowel shapes going on. So I think this is one of the things that makes Lorde sound so like Lorde and so iconic, is that she kind of shapes her mouth in a weird way that's not really natural for sounds like Kai and stuff like that, which is really interesting. It gives her a distinct sound, but it also, I'm noticing it gives her a little bit of trouble with certain notes, especially the lower ones. It's causing a bit of tension down there.
She thinks you love the beach, you're such a damn liar. With those great whites, they have big teeth. Oh, they bite you. Thought you said that you would always be in love, but you're not in love no more. Did it frighten you how we kiss when we dance on the light of floor, on the light of floor?
Cool, so there it is again, floor. You can hear all that stuff, and she doesn't actually speak like that, so it's interesting. She's definitely moving in more of like a character voice sort of thing, and she does that most of the time. And she's getting a bit more into it now. You can hear that she's kind of a bit more steady on those notes. Let's keep going.
But I hear sounds in my mind.
She's an amazing performer.
Brand new sounds in my mind. But honey, I'll be seeing you ever I go.
So there, you can hear what's happening there. Like, even though for the majority of the time her tone, she's sticking to this voice, there's a couple of moments in there where she's forcing those low notes out and they're kind of getting strangled, and you can hear that break when she's saying go then, which is I just can't help but wonder if even just for a little bit, if she used a more natural sound on those low notes, let her draw drop and let those vowels come out in a more natural way, that she might find it a bit easier, you know, and like she could still keep to this whole aesthetic, but it just might be a little bit more, you know, more stable and more consistent for her. Let's have a listen.
But honey, I'll be seeing you down every road. 'Cause honey, I'll come get my things, but I can't let go. Oh, I wish I could get my things and just let go.
And, you know, I don't think her breath is helping her here either. She's, you can hear those audible gasps, which are giving her a little bit of difficulty. But you know what, like, it's still really incredible to listen to, and it's not giving her that many problems really. And you find that the more she dances and get into it, the more energized and I think supported she's actually being. She's singing in a more physical way, and that's helped her pitch too. It's worth mentioning there's also a lot of vocal fry going on, which is that that kind of sound, that croaky sound that you hear, which is actually quite big in pop music in general, but you know, she's definitely using it on those low notes, which you know, I don't always think it's the best approach, and I think for her that's probably just a habit for singing. She doesn't speak like that, I've noticed, so it's something that she's choosing to do and putting on, or she may be unaware that it's just a habit of her her singing voice that she uses. You know, not the most healthy thing, and I think it's a great tool to use for expression when you're aware of it and not doing it all the time, but she seems to be doing it pretty consistently. But you know what, it sounds great. Like, she's got a great tone for it.
Oh,
we have a medley.
To my bones. Watch the wasters blow the speakers, spill my guts beneath the outside.
Okay, so what she's singing here, this is already in a much more natural place, and you can hear that she's getting those notes more easily. I haven't actually heard this song, but what's going on, it's coming from a more neutral sound, and she's performing it actually a lot better without all that vowel manipulation.
It's just another graceless night.
Yeah, there's that vowel manipulation again. But she's managing it okay now.
And I'm on fire, but when we're dancing, I'm alright. It's just another graceless night.
We have some diphthongs. Nai closing to the second vowel. Rather than sticking to the first, which is an interesting effect that a lot of singers use.
Cause I don't know if they keep telling me where to go. I'll blow my brains out to the radio.
Yeah, cool. I think by this point she's really warmed up and she's kind of feeling into it a lot more. You know, a lot of the things that she's doing with her voice here are really aesthetic choices, I think. I don't think she's necessarily unaware of her vocal technique. I think she's just making some choices to change that and make it sound creative and artistic. And I feel like Lorde is a very constructed performer. You know, for someone that's so young, she's got a lot to say for her branding and for her vibe. She kind of really knows her aesthetic, and I think she serves it really well. The only thing is that I think a couple of those manipulations down quite low and then flipping to high could be aided with better breathing, less of this gasp sort of stuff, and just kind of breathing in a more natural and full-bodied way would help her be more consistent with some of those notes while still being able to be a total freak like she is and enjoy it. So that's that. Tell me what you think. Any thoughts? If you disagree, if you agree, and let me know in the comments below. If you want me to keep doing these videos, I think I'll probably do some more vocal analysis in the future. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.